Hey everybody, welcome to the Help Ninja Kickoff Zoom. We're so excited that you're on. We're going to have some fun tonight. I have co-hosting with me tonight, Kat Fuller. Are you there, Kat?
I'm here. Hi, everybody.
Awesome. Thanks for being on. And we have everybody else on too. I thought it'd be fun to just be able to see everybody too. So I'm glad whoever has your video on, great job, because this is the fun part about being part of the community is seeing who else is on here and being part of something bigger than yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get my slideshow going. Are you seeing that, Kat?
Absolutely. Looks great.
Awesome. Okay. So just to start off, why don't you just put in Brenda says she's in her PJs, so she has her camera off. Go ahead and put in the chat where you're coming to us from. Where's home? Where are you right now, this minute, this hour, at the end? Oh, we got Lehigh, Utah, McCall, Idaho. So go ahead and just put in the chat, Bountiful, Carlsbad, California. It's kind of fun just to see where everybody's from. I'm seeing a lot of Utahs. But welcome. We're glad that you're here. And we are just excited to kick off this fun month of September. We're not in September yet, but we're kicking it off tonight. And thought it'd be fun to just give you guys some details on the Help Ninja event that's coming up. So first off, just a quick reminder that you don't become a Help Ninja overnight. I hate to break it to you, right, Kat?
Exactly. I think they go through a little bit of training, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Oh, we have annotations going on. Let's see. I love it. We're having fun. People are drawing smiley faces. I forgot to turn that off, so it's all good. Anyway, so with the Help Ninja, we're going to have 4 weeks in September, and each week we're going to have a different topic. So the first week, we're going to be talking about body balance. And the cool thing about the first week topic is it's going to be really beneficial for anybody. Whether you are a client of the Optavia program or you're doing your own thing, we're going to be giving you some basic principles about how to fuel your body correctly, how to balance your blood sugar, reduce your cholesterol, start lowering your inflammation, maybe start losing weight, just depending on what your goals are. It's so important to start balancing your body straight away. That's why we're doing it first. It's something that you can make changes to your habits just right off the bat. Okay, so the second week, let me put my screen back up here, is going to be called Mastermind. And we're going to give you a little bit of a taste of some of the things we're going to be working on tonight on this webinar. But we're going to just be going over a lot of the different mindset aspects that happens with health. Because if you think about it, you may or may not be at your healthiest spot right now. It's probably not because you didn't realize it wasn't healthy to eat hamburgers every meal, right, Kat?
Exactly. It doesn't happen overnight, much like training to be a ninja.
Yeah. I love our little health ninja guy too. He's so cute.
He is.
And then week 3, we're going to be talking about recuperate. And this involves a lot of things. Breathing, sleeping, meditation. How are you handling stress? That's going to be a lot of what we're going to be going over week 3. And then week 4 is going to be about connecting with your support system, connecting with others, who's helping you with your health, and who are you helping? Are you reaching out into your community and sharing what you're learning? Because that's a big part about getting healthy long term. So, Kat, can you just give us some of the details on how we're going to be playing Health Ninja?
Yes, these are virtual participation tickets that we're talking about here. You're going to be keeping track, and we will be keeping track with with certain ways with the hashtags and things, we'll be able to keep track of some of your participation points and when you comment on posts. So basically, it's pretty fun every single day in our client groups. Now, if you're not enough to be a client right now and you're going, well, wait, I want to be in that group, you just need to talk to your coach and they can put you in this group, and we're letting everybody come in and experience our awesome community. So there'll be a comment or there'll be a daily post every day in this group, and you comment on it. You'll get extra points for getting social on your own social media and hashtagging Health Ninja 4. And then also every week there'll be a webinar, same time as right now. And we'll go over the healthy habit of the week, the ninja habits of the week. And we're going to do weekly drawings that'll be random. We'll have people with a lot of points will get prizes. It's just going to be so much fun and so much interaction. And I think what's really cool about this is, it's fun to read things and be part of a group, but when you actually start participating, that's when you're going to notice the change in your mindset and your nutrition and your recuperation and your community, your support. So it's going to be really fun, I think, Amber.
Awesome. Thanks, Kat. Okay, so what if we started playing right now? Are you guys in? Okay, this is how you do it. And some of you received the email. So if you're signed up, make sure you received the email. We sent it out a few hours ago. And check your promotions tab. If you use Gmail, check your spam. Make sure that you put us in the safe senders list, because you're not going to want to miss the daily email. So, okay, so go ahead right now. Anybody who's on, or if you did it earlier, go on to your Facebook public wall and make a post. We are going to do a live drawing right on this webinar tonight, okay? So if you are on your phone, then just figure it out. You got to go to your other tab. In your post, make sure it's public. That's the first thing you have to do, is that if it's private, we can't see it. And you write something where you tag your coach or the person who invited you. By the way, the person who invited you to the webinar is your coach. Even if you're not an official opt to be a client, that's okay. So write a post. I'm starting a fun free Health Ninja Healthy Body, Healthy Mind Challenge with my coach. Make sure you tag them. For my first task, okay, this is your first task, Health Ninjas in Training. I'm putting my goals out to the universe. Okay, so your post has to include tagging your coach, a goal that you have. Whatever goal you want. We're not here to tell you your goals. It might be a goal of you're quitting soda. It could be a goal of you're going to start walking, or you're going to drink more water, or your goal is to lose 10 pounds this month, or whatever it might be. Throw that out to the universe. That's huge. And I know that sometimes can be scary, because sometimes saying a goal and then you're like, oh no, what if I don't do it, right? So you're bringing in your support network so on social media to help keep you accountable. So put your goal out there, and then invite your friends to play too. Anyone can play. This is free, you guys. Anyone can come in, and because you tagged their coach, they're going to take care of this part for you. They'll message your friend, help them get signed up, put them in the group, all that good stuff. You don't have to worry about that. But make sure you keep the hashtag Health Ninja 4. And yeah, I did spell the second hashtag wrong. I found the typo after I sent out to like 1,000 people. So I'm keeping it. Health Body, Healthy Mind is the second hashtag. So go ahead and make a post right now, and we won't do the drawing until the very end. So you have a few minutes here to compose your post. And once you have done your post, or if you did it earlier, I want you to put in the chat, say, I did my post, so that we know. Okay? So now, while you guys are all doing your posts, we wanted to just give you a little bit of a taste of what we're going to be doing. Oh, I'm seeing a lot in the chat. I did my post. If you're watching playback right now, this is super important. If you're watching it back, this playback will be available on my YouTube channel, and you can comment on the YouTube channel in the comments that you did your post, and we'll do another drawing, okay? So you're not missing out if you weren't. It's just more fun if you're online, right? Okay, so I want to give you guys some food for thought here. And I'm going to give you 3 words, okay? The first word is commitment. Oh, I'm getting some drawing again. That's okay. So the first word is commitment. And I want you to think of something in your life where you are 100% committed. And maybe it's not your health right now. Maybe it is your marriage. Maybe you're 100% committed to your marriage. Maybe you're 100% committed to, maybe you don't drink. Maybe you don't do drugs. I don't know. Just think of something. Maybe put some things in the chat of something that you are 100% committed to. I had a client earlier say she's 100% committed to being a great mom. So think of something, and something that in your life where it's like there's no trap door. It's not like, for me, it's probably my marriage. And I'll ask Kat. Kat, what is it for you that you're 100% committed to?
It's my marriage too, and my kids, to be a good mom. I think those are the two that and you know what else? I think about I'm a fairly religious person, and I am very committed to my relationship with the God I believe in. So that's kind of one for me that I don't question.
I love that. Okay, so once you have something, I'm seeing a lot coming in, 100% committed to being a sober dad and husband. I love that.
That's amazing.
So good.
So fun to read, you guys. I love somebody said their health. Good job. That's amazing.
Yeah, to being a good grandmother. I love that. So think of those. What do you 100%?
Not having children. I love it. Hey, there's no trap door. You're doing what you need to do, right? I love that.
Right. To faith. I love that. Okay, so now think about, well, what if you're on vacation? Like, do you just like, yeah, well, I'm on vacation, I can start drinking and doing drugs and like have an affair. And no, right? Because you're 100% committed. What if it's the weekend? What if you don't feel like it? What if you're tired or you're stressed out? Do you just like go back on those commitments when it means so much to you? You probably don't, right? So what if, I'm just going to ask this question to you. What if you were 100% committed to your health, even for the next month? For the month of September during Health Ninja, you were 100% committed. What do you think would happen? What do you think would happen, Kat?
Well, I think we'd reach our goals that are related to health. I think that would happen for me. And I was laughing thinking about the 100% commitment thing. And I think even as a health coach, sometimes I find myself being like 85% committed to my health. So what if I improved my percentage by 15% just for this month? What would happen? I mean, the possibilities are endless. I probably would feel a lot better. And I put my post on Facebook just like the rest of you, and I said I wanted to cut 5 pounds of fat, and I bet I will if I am committed.
Yeah, I'm committed to exercising more. That's what I put 3 times a week, because honestly, like I eat on point. That's not a problem for me, but sometimes I let my exercise slip. So I'm going to be 100% committed. And it doesn't mean that you have to be perfect for the rest of your life. That's not what this is about. It's about raising our commitment level and not letting ourselves have those trap doors and have those like, well, other than if it's the weekend, other than if I'm on vacation, or other than if it's my birthday, before you know it, other than if is like not the exception, it's the rule, right? It's so true. Okay, so that's your first word, commitment. And before we go to the second word, what do you think the chances are that you're going to have thoughts, the other than if thoughts that are going to come up? What do you think, Kat?
I think it's 100%. I think 100% will have thoughts. We might already be having thoughts. You just wrote your goal and made a commitment, and now are you already having thoughts going, oh my gosh, what did I do? What did I do? Can I really do this?
Yep, it's so true. So the next word is metacognition. Okay, so you're going to have those thoughts that come up that are going to be like, you can't do that. It's, so-and-so's anniversary, or, oh, what are you going to do when, at work they bring in donuts? And, you're going to have these thoughts that come up. And metacognition, What that word is, it's a big word, and all it means is that we as humans have a unique ability to think about our thoughts. That's all it means. No other animal on this planet, dogs and bears and pigs, no matter how smart they say pigs are, they cannot think about their thoughts. And so when these thoughts come up, it's so important to see them for what they are. You're going to have thoughts that say, you can't do that, or who do you think you are, or you're going to offend someone, or you're too tired, whatever it is. But you can say, I am not my thoughts. Those thoughts come up. I'm not my thoughts. So you're gonna battle those, and you're going to post in the group about it, and you're going to call your coach about it, and identify those thoughts. That's the first step, and say, I am not my thoughts. Just because I think it doesn't make it true. And once you do that and start identifying those thoughts, and don't just think, oh, I thought about that I needed that donut, so I must need it. You can challenge that. In Optavia, we have an ebook that is going to be part of this next month to download this free ebook, but it's called Stop, Challenge, Choose. So you stop, you take a deep breath, and you remember your commitment. Maybe you read it. Maybe you go back to your post and read it. And maybe you write in a little journal the reasons why you wanted to make that commitment. And then you challenge those thoughts. That's where the metacognition comes into play. And you say, okay, that's just a thought. I can challenge that. That's okay. I'm not a bad person because I wanted to lay on the couch rather than exercise. I'm not a bad person because the donut looked good at work. I'm not a bad person because I forgot my water bottle. You know what I mean? It's just a thought. Okay, and then let me share my screen again here. So after you think about those thoughts, you stop, you challenge, and then you choose. And how are you going to feel? Go ahead and write in the chat before I put the last word up. How are you going to feel if you take that time, you take a deep breath, you challenge those thoughts, and then you choose the thing that you really wanted? How is that going to make you feel? Go ahead and write in the chat. What are some of the feelings? Empowered, amazing, successful, in control, strong. Ooh, I love these words. Free.
In control. These are awesome.
Free. I love that. So the third word is equanimity. Victorious, determined. I love these words. You guys are putting it in the chat. And equanimity, all it means is all those words you guys just put in the chat. It's a feeling of peace that happens when you make a decision that supports what you really want, not just what is in front of you. Ooh, I love that, Carrie Ann, ready to conquer the world. Fabulous, Melanie says. That's awesome. So there's your 3 words for tonight. And I really encourage you, I'm glad that so many of you were making your posts. I encourage you to write that on something, on a journal, on your bathroom mirror, on a note card. Put it, if you're techie, like Kat is, put it on your cell phone wallpaper. I love when Kat does that.
I do.
Yeah.
I need lots of reminders. Every time I turn my phone on, I can see things like that. So.
Yep. And here's just a couple of side notes. Health Ninja is just hosted by independent Optavia coaches. And like Kat was saying earlier, it's going to be held in our current Facebook client groups. So some of you who are not clients, that's okay. You're going to be visitors, basically, in our client group for a month. And we're so excited to have you. And some of you have your own plans, and it's going to be working really well, and you're going to be reaching your goals. And others, maybe you want to try the Optavia program. You never know. So I would love to bring on Deanna. Let's see. Hold on. I got to find her here. I turned everybody's ability off to unmute because sometimes people accidentally. Okay, I found her. Deanna, are you there? Do I click? Oh.
Different Deanna.
Did I unmute the wrong Deanna?
Yeah.
Deanna, raise your hand if you can. Okay, I need to find her. Let's see.
I'm
It's good to know there's still someone I can trust.
Is it Deanna Trammell?
Nope, it's Gordon.
Oh, my bad.
Probably trying to type.
Okay, Deanna, go ahead and put in the chat where you are because I can't find you. I'm having technical difficulties. I'm glad that we're all friends here. Okay, I'm not finding her, Kat.
I'm not either. I've gone through every page. She
Okay.
could be like one of the unnamed.
I know. Okay, Kat, can you share Deanna's story because she was on, but for some reason she's gotten kicked off. Can you share the basics of Deanna's story for us?
I can. So Deanna and I've known each other for, let me figure this out here, 2nd grade. So I'm going to give away my age now. We've known each other for 35 years. That's so crazy. Anyway, we stayed friends all through elementary school and junior high and high school. And she watched me as I lost some weight and reached out to me early on, a few years ago, actually. And she was not all the way ready. And she didn't really have the success that she kind of wanted. And I think the equanimity wasn't there in her life at that point. She had some big life changes that happened. And she is, you guys, she is like the most giving person. This girl spent, I think, half of her year last year out helping victims from Haiti. She's always collecting things to donate. She's probably off doing stuff for Houston right now. That's probably why we can't find her. She's probably helping raise money and goods and ready to go volunteer. And she's also a midwife. And as a midwife, she tells a lot of people, she works with people all the time with their nutrition as they're coming to see her. And she would tell me, I'm always telling my people they need to eat more often, smaller portions, and eat protein with whatever you're having every few hours. And she's like, and here I am. She has, I can't remember how many kids she has now, a lot. And she has a baby. That was one of the big life changes. She had a baby. And I think he's getting close to 2, and I could be wrong. But anyway, Ace, he's adorable. So she had him, and she's like, here I am telling all these people how to have a healthy pregnancy, and I'm trying to lose my baby weight. And she just reached out and was like, I'm ready. I'm done. Let's do this. And I don't remember if it's 35 or 40 pounds or so. I don't remember the exact weight that she lost. But what I do know with her is watching her come alive and watching her come out of her shell and watching her gain confidence and becoming so empowered that now she's running a really, really big mentorship company for other midwives. She's growing her business. She's helping other people with health. She's actually become a health coach on our team, and she is just so giving and loving and always there for others. And now she can do that with confidence. Every time I see her, I think she looks better. Her hair is as short as mine now, and she looks so sassy, and I love it because I kind of am a little biased. But anyway, I'm just so proud of her and the accomplishments she's made and how much I've seen her grow and change. And just from the inside out, it's not even the physical change that I see so much, it's that her spirit came alive and that she really has a purpose and is helping so many people. And just, I don't know, I watched this whole like sad kind of hiding behind her kids person become amazing. And it doesn't even have anything to do with the weight, I don't think. I mean, it really comes from the inside out and the choices she made and that equanimity that she found.
I love that. And I think Deanna got kicked off, but you did a great job sharing her story, Kat. So thank you so much. And I think
she's okay with how I shared her story.
Yeah, I'm sure she can correct anything later in the groups, right? But we just wanted to give you guys some inspiration. And each webinar that we do every Wednesday night, we are going to spotlight somebody who really is doing the do, because I think it's really inspirational to me to hear about other people's success stories and how they are really showing that commitment to them. And, you know, it's not all about like, oh, we all need to look like supermodels or this and that. That's not what it is. For me, it's about that I love my body and respect it enough to treat it well. That I want to practice these healthy habits that are going to help me live longer, to be around for my children, to help me have that energy to give more and do service and all those things that I love to do. So awesome, Deanna. We're so glad that she allowed us to share her story tonight. So just real quick, with Optavia, we have our full program includes Habits of Health System, which is taught at Villanova School of Nursing as the obesity prevention, and that's where our certification is through, where your health coach got certified. The Optavia science is really amazing to me that we have over 30 years of science through Johns Hopkins and National Institute of Health. So this is a medically based program. And our programs and fuelings are amazing. We have programs that fit people who are heavy exercisers, nursing moms, people who are morbidly obese, or people who just want to trim up and lose their last 10 pounds of baby weight. Whatever it is, we have programs that fit different lifestyles. And then I love that you get a coach and a community of people who all care. Like, I like to say, we give a care. Like, we do. We care whether you are successful. We want you to achieve those goals that you're writing out, that you are putting out to the universe.
Amber, can I add something on this?
Absolutely.
I just want to share my own experience just a little bit, because this is really what drew me into Optavia. Was I did the program. Amber's actually my coach, and I lost 35 pounds, and I felt great for about a year and a half. And they're just, all of a sudden, I kind of started plugging into this community of people that were helping other people get healthy. And these client groups, like, we're putting all of you in. And I just all of a sudden felt like I was surrounded by this group of people who really wanted to make a difference. And that's what encouraged me to become a health coach and help others. And it's not, like I said, it's so not just about weight. It's about confidence. It's about finding what you really want in your life and going after it. And this community is all about that. So I just wanted to add that.
I love that, Kat. It's so true. We started with this program, just to add to what you said, over 8 years ago. And it was amazing to me. When I came in, I didn't have any weight to lose. And I started the Optavia program, and it just changed our life. Like, it wasn't about weight loss for me. It was for my husband. He stopped snoring. He lowered his cholesterol. He had metabolic syndrome. He had so many things going wrong. He was in the obese category. And for us, it was even more about the healthy mind. And that's what I love that we're going to be focusing on a lot with Health Ninja in the month of September is I remember that our mindsets were just broken. Everything, we were victims. We literally were victims of identity theft at the time. But just how you react to things. We didn't have to react like a victim and be down in the dumps and feeling like everybody was out to get us. And, you know, it's how you react to a situation that really is that victim mentality more than you could literally be a victim of something. But how you react is what your choice is. And that's what I've learned in the last 8 years with Optavia, that no matter what happens, because junk's going to come your way. We live on what's called the planet Earth, and that means that bad things are going to happen. You know, my good friends Rhonda and Diane, they are right in the middle of floods in Texas right now. They have friends that they needed to vote in to get them out, and there's bad things that are going to happen, but where do we turn? How do we react to that? Do we turn and start going to unhealthy habits? Is food our drug of choice? Are we still taking care of ourselves so that we can take care of others? And that's the biggest thing. That's what we want. And we're not going to be perfect, but we can get better. Okay, so let's choose a winner. Let's see. I did a random generator. Oh, I had them. And then when I shared my screen, it went off. So let me grab it again. Give me just a minute. Kat's going to talk about something while I find it again.
I'm looking on Health Ninja for hashtags on Facebook to see how many we have.
Awesome. Okay, I found my winner again. Okay, so the winner, I'm going to make sure he's still on, but it's Michael Hardy. Okay, is he still on? Michael Hardy. Let me see. These are in alphabetical order. Yep, he's still on. Michael, I unmuted you. Are you there?
Hey. Hi.
Michael, you won.
Yay.
You are a winner.
I'm dead, so I'm not putting my camera on. I'm with my wife too, but we're watching in bed. It's late here on the East Coast, but I'm excited.
Awesome. Okay, so you won a $25 Amazon gift card.
Woo!
So be sure that you, Pat, I'm gonna mute you because you're echoing. Nope, it was my fault. So be sure you email back your email. I'm gonna mute you because it's echoing. Okay, so be sure that you email back the email that you got earlier. So info@healthcanbesimple.com so that I can get you your $25 gift card. So Michael Hardy is our winner for tonight. And we're also going to be looking through the Facebook hashtags, and we're going to be choosing another winner tomorrow so that people who are watching the playback have some time to do their hashtag. So thanks so much, you guys, for joining us. We are so excited to get going with Health Ninja this next month, and we're excited to see some of the changes that happen, not just in your healthy body, but your healthy mind. And thanks for being on. Thanks so much for joining me, Kat.
Thanks for having me. It was a blast.
See you guys. See you in the group.